Can count on the stone.
So you've been living in Galway for a couple of years now, both of you. You're from Galway.
I am. I'm from the county.
You're from the county,
but it still counts. I'm from Ballinasloe, but I've been in Galway for about 2.5 years now. Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Mayo, Ballina.
So how many years have you been in Galway now?
This will be almost a year and a half now, actually. I came back from Dubai. I was living over there as a cabin crew with Emirates, and it was brilliant. Got to see lots and lots of places, but Galway is where I decided to settle. There was somebody here, and that brought me back to Galway. But it's just been the best thing I've ever done. I love it.
Okay.
Really feel like there's nowhere else. There's nowhere else you need to be. We have everything here. It's fun.
You can't really replicate the atmosphere that's in Galway.
Yeah.
It's always buzzing, even on a kind of a chilly, wintry day. There's loads of people around. There's always a nice atmosphere. People, say hi to you in the street. It's just a really, really good place to be.
Very friendly, yes.
So you guys are visiting Galway all the way from Miami.
Yep, we're visiting from the States.
And this is
Squirrel the dog.
And that's
Sammy the parrot.
So Sammy the parrot has a jumper on it.
Yes.
How on earth did you get a jumper on a parrot?
It's a lot of work, but he lets us do almost anything.
How long have you had Sammy for?
Sammy's 14 years old, but we saved him from a cage about 3.5 years ago.
Okay. So you traveled all the way from Miami with Sammy?
And Squirrel.
And Squirrel?
Yeah.
How does that work?
It's a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
Sammy's been to France, been to Italy, been through
Mexico. Germany, Mexico, Colombia, the Bahamas, Dominican Republic.
Sammy's been everywhere. Hawaii. That was a good one.
Where was Sammy's favorite place?
Hawaii.
I think Hawaii so far. It was
the
warm.
warmest one.
The two of you don't know each other?
No.
True, we just met a few moments ago.
Okay. Yeah. And what's that like now, meeting a complete stranger?
Very interesting. I like to meet new people, particularly young people. They keep me young.
I'm not that young.
You are, from my point of view.
Tell me something that nobody knows about you.
I guess my boyfriend came home there a while ago and he brought a fiddle with him. He just bought it for me out of the blue. So I took the fiddle and I've been doing lessons. So I haven't told anyone this because I'm still very much an amateur, so I'm looking forward to when I'll tell everyone when I can play.
Okay, so you're going to play traditional fiddle or classical? Go down the classical route.
That's a good question. See, I really like some of the pubs around Galway. I love the music scene. I love the trad scene. And my great grandfather, he played violin in my house, and there used to be gigs, and he'd bring everybody around, all the neighbours. But unfortunately, we can't find where his actual violin is, but it was very good, so that's why my boyfriend surprised me.
That's
with the
beautiful.
violin. So I'll go home and I'll play in the house as well, like my great grandfather did, and I'll bring all the neighbours around as well at some stage.
Do you have any favourite childhood memory from your time growing up in Connemara?
I suppose my favourite time in Connemara really was, we lived in a very isolated community, and once a year, maybe, or twice a year, we'd go up to Roundstone, especially in the day of the regatta. And like Roundstone is about 28 miles away from our house by road, but it's only 8 miles by sea. So we used to go by sea.
Yeah.
And then when we became older and we went to dances, we used to go up by a boat to a dance. That very rarely happens these days.
Oh, that's very true. So how did you two boys end up living together?
Well, in the first kind of day of college that we met in level 5 last year, kind of ran into each other, not knowing who we were, and kind of we were going. So I was like, "Do you know where room 12 is?" And he was like, "I'm going there too." So kind of ended up meeting together through that. And through there.
He was the only guy I knew in the course, so I started making friends with him. And over a while, it took us maybe 2 weeks to become really good friends. And we've known each other for a year and a half now. So
what does friendship actually mean to you?
It means everything, because if you get along, if you have good chemistry, everything kind of goes well. Like there's no hostile environment between us. It's great to have a friendship, a good bond with someone. If you always feel like you have someone there for you, which is always good to know.
What if you had the chance to go back and talk to 16-year-old Hazel or 16-year-old Coach? What would you say to that girl?
That is so hard. Just enjoy it more and not worry so much about other people or how you're seen or just being really caught up in yourself. I think when you're a teenager, it's so hard at that age because you don't know yourself at all. You're really trying to figure everything out and you kind of want to be like everyone else. And it's so okay to be not like everyone else.
I'd say the same. I'd say kind of own it. Like, you're you, and you know, you should take strength and take happiness in the things that make you you. And maybe not be so hard on yourself. And I think when you're a teenager, you're hard on yourself for really crazy reasons. So yeah, maybe enjoy it more and be good to yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you have any regrets?
Regrets. I didn't love honestly. I met a lot of people that I fell in love with, but I didn't know what love was. And my only regret in life is I didn't love honestly. I didn't learn the honesty of love till I had children.
Okay. All right.
That's too hard, too deep and heavy of the morning, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's very truthful, in fairness. Do you believe in being grateful for things in your life?
Oh, yes, definitely. If you're grateful for what you have, you generally can acquire more as well. You grow from there, from what you have. So yes, you have to be grateful. If you're not grateful, there's no way forward.
You've great peace of mind if you're grateful. You can count the blessings even in the smallest things.
Like what?
A good cup of tea, and if you've lived overseas for a number of years, you value good quality Irish potatoes, good quality Irish bacon. Yeah. Things, you know, that we take for granted if we live here all the time.
Oh my God, that's real Irish tea, Sammy. We're having this chat on the streets of Galway on a random Friday.
Indeed. It's
Why
Galway.
not?
Heavy duty. That's me with a hangover.